Hey guys, so I just wanted to run through how we can look through the client forms and determine if our students have filled out all three of the necessary forms, which are now the Romance and Dance Release and Waiver of Liability Agreement, the Romance and Dance Pole Aerobics COVID-19 Pandemic Consent Form, and also the COVID-19 Health Screening Form. The first two I mentioned, the liability waiver and the pandemic consent, are only due once a year, and the COVID-19 health screening form is due weekly, and that's once each calendar week. So say if we have a student come in today and fill it out for her first time, today is a Tuesday, so it'll again be due next Tuesday. She'll have to fill out one every week. So let's go ahead and start from the scratch, from our first view. We're going to go to classes. If I were the receptionist for this Thursday class, like let's just say the 5:45 to 6:45 class, we'll open that for reference. We have 8 students in this class, and something that I do, let me go ahead and close these out for you so that you see the move. What I do is I open up a separate tab for each staff member so I can kind of check myself off by exiting it out of it when I'm done with each person. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I'm just right clicking, open new tab, and I'm doing that all the way down my list. And as you see at the top of the screen, it's literally making a new tab for each person. Now that I have all 8 of my tabs here across the top of the screen, I'm going to go into each one of them individually and open up our client info, and then head on over to the document section all the way over to the right side of the screen. Click on that, and now check out these two sections here. So section 1 is where you can upload a new file and also see all the files that have ever been uploaded for this client here, right? The second part of the screen that's important is client forms. Now the client form screen is where we have sent these clients their individual client forms, either by way of email, and they get those in each of their reservation reminders whenever they book a class, and it says like, hey, you're booked in for Peppa's class at 5:45 on Tuesday, bring your mat and your shoes and whatever, all the cool stuff it is that it says, don't wear lotion, all that. They also get the client forms embedded in that email into a link. So they click on the link that shows all the forms they need to complete. They click on it, complete it, check it off. They can literally sign their name with their finger on this form and then click submit, and then it pops up right over here on our side where we can see it's submitted and what date it was submitted. So all of this here is all the times that we've sent this particular client the forms. You can see here this says not yet been submitted. I'm sure across these 8 people, we will see somebody that does say submitted and will have a date here and all of that. But this is just to kind of get you introduced to it. So yeah, this is where we are. So she's a perfect example, Kasha. So what I'm going to do for her is I'm going to say, let's send her all the client forms because she hasn't filled out any of them. She may be a new student. And if we ever did get a client form from her in office, in studio, like she actually physically filled out one and handed it to us, maybe we haven't uploaded it, which is why we definitely need to hop on top of that. But anyway, it's never a problem to just go ahead and send this client new forms. All of the receptionists have this ability. So if a student comes in and they don't have forms filled, you can let them know. The first option is, hey, I can send you over the client forms again so you don't have to search for them, and it'll go right to their email, and they can fill it out, submit it online, and it'll pop up on our side like I mentioned before. Or you can, reference her to looking into her email and say, hey, we probably just sent you a reminder email to fill out these forms maybe the other day, because you can see here all the times we've sent it to her. So she does have the option to go into her emails, all her recent emails, and see all of these forms available for her to fill out. But anyway, just for convenience, you can click send the client forms. You check off each of the ones that are necessary for her, which in this case is all 3. And when you click send, all 3 of those forms get sent to her email and through a link, and she can submit them there, like I said. So anyway, now that we've done that, I will show you the difference between the ones that are sent via the reservation reminders and the ones that we actually click send client forms for as a reminder. So the ones that I put the asterisk here, that means we had to literally resend it to her. If it doesn't have that asterisk, that means it's just her regular reminders that come to her reservation reservation emails every time they book a class. Next. Alright, so now that I've sent the client forms to her, as you can see with the asterisk ones, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We sent all of those to her. And next we're gonna go ahead and check her out, like go ahead and exit out because we're done with her, and we go over to Nicole Clark. So now once again, go over to documents and first check these uploaded files that were done physically in the office and look at the dates. So all the stuff is outdated. I would ignore that. So this 2022 stuff is important. That's outdated. So she did a contract recently and she did a COVID form recently. Okay, perfect. So all we need from her is the weekly COVID screening. And so let's see if she ever filled it out online. She has not. Okay, so when she comes in for this class, you would remind her like, hey, we still need that weekly COVID form for you. Definitely introduce it to them because this is a new process. And we do have some printed in the office, as well as you can go ahead and send her that client form again by clicking this, clicking on that, and then submitting. I'm not gonna do it yet because this class is not like the day of. I don't want to continuously send it because she can always go back. These don't expire. So she can always, go back and submit it from the links provided in the older emails. So I'll give her time to do that. But if it comes down to the day of and they haven't submitted it, that's when you'll have to remind them or, send the client forms or offer the paper in office. So that's that. So I'm going to let that alone. Niecy Williams, document, same situation. Check and see if they filled out the forms recently. They did the contract, the COVID form, yes, yes. And once again, this person just owes us the COVID weekly form. So that's basically how this works. So once I would click through all of them, I checked everybody. Boom, 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 boom. You go over to this and then you'll see, okay, boom, I'm done with that class. Then go on to your next class of the schedule. Now, this is your responsibility to look ahead and see who is owing you forms for the time that you are receptionist. So if you working from 5:45 to 10:15, for instance, you're working that shift, as soon as I get to my desk, I will go ahead and open up all of my classes and all of my students, check and see who owes me forms. So I'm basically ready to answer, or I'm basically ready to ask whoever I need forms for to go ahead and complete those. And then people who are already completed, they can pretty much go right in, and that helps relieve all of the people that are in the lobby space, right? So let me know if you have any questions. I'm always here to help. Okay, thank you. Bye.